Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Wisconsin's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for space. It's the 3. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Spins away from the defense. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them.
Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Badgers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Badgers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So Maryland's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. For a man, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Round the Sparkman defense. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Scanning the field, it's Edwards. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On fourth down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down.
That's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Smith takes the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this
this game, they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game.
And it's blocked. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Dupree. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dupree.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just keeps swinging it. Makes the grab on the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He makes the grab. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man. Touchdown, Badger! A great catch and run for 6.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard. We had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up 14 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Dropping back, it's Washington. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his 1st incompletion of the game.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Makes the grab. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've done a really good job creating the matchup matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws for the tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. Third down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. Fighting off the defender.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll take it himself. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Ray. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense. Lock.
Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Across the 25, he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that would be be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Power ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for room. It's Ray. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points, you get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
To the air, it's Washington. Got it set up on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Muscling ahead on third and short. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? This time it's complete. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
And when you're trailing by a couple possessions in the fourth quarter, you can't do much of this, much more. I mean, this offense has to find a way to attack the sidelines, the middle of the field, deep down the field. It can't be the little dink and dunk. This offense has got to find some explosive plays.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. Right on the money. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He might want another play. From the red zone, looking for a man. Complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And they get the fumble back, but time is still dwindling away. They got to get it going. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Wants to throw again. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. This is caught for a touchdown. So let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Now the pitch. Shakes off the defender.
And I think the offensive coordinator will be a little frustrated right now because obviously it didn't go anywhere, and that's fine if you don't get any yardage, but we're under 2 minutes. You know, we've got the lead. We want that clock to be our friend and to tick, running out of bounds, stopping it, really keeping this defense in the football game.
Rushes on him. And he can't get it off. Take it get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Oh, he makes the catch. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Takes it out of bounds, and there are 12 seconds remaining to finish this drive. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
This time he's got it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football.